That same girl is on Tinder getting her back blown out by some dude on Tinder.
So I got a rule, right? When a girl come over to my house, they have to get butt ass naked, right?
Yo, what is up, 18? Austin Dunn, I'm back again with another video. So in this video, we're gonna talk everything about dating apps and the truth behind it. But before we do that, I just picked up a new car. Y'all liked it? It's a Range Rover Evoque. See the lineup right there? Look at that. We got the Camaro, we got the C8, now we got the Range. I just want to thank all my Patreons, all the supporters on this channel. You guys have really changed my life, and hopefully I'm changing yours too. But I do gotta tell you one thing. I'm actually capping. This is my mom's car. You guys thought I bought a car? Heck no, I gotta be smarter with my money. But they're in Miami right now, so she left it, so your boy's whooping it today. So we about to go run some errands in the Range, and then I gotta go give it back in because I gotta pick her up from the airport, her and my little sister. All right guys, so the first harsh truth about dating apps is that it's honestly not for everybody, right? So one thing I realized after seeing these comments and stuff on these dating app videos, and you guys have seen my success with dating apps, but for the average person, it doesn't work that way, right? Now with dating apps is obviously really superficial. If you don't have a nice body, if you don't take great pictures, if you don't have a decent looking face or able to showcase your strengths through pictures, then clearly you're gonna do bad on dating apps, or you're not gonna get the results that you want, because let's be real, you got dudes like me on there and other attractive guys, high status guys or whatever, that are using these apps, and that's who you're competing against. But in reality, you're kind of competing against them, including myself, in the real world too. Just in the real world, you're able to kind of throw a little bit of charisma and personality in there if you do meet a girl while out and about. Not to mention, location can play a huge part in regards to your success on dating apps. That's one thing I've experienced firsthand, because when I was in college, a little small town in Georgia, the quality of girls and the quantity is nowhere near as much as it is in Central Florida, where I'm at right now. Now, before I go do these errands, I want to tell you one more thing, and that is that dating apps are here to stay. So before I even get into the points of this video, realize and say to yourself that dating apps are here to stay, and if you don't evolve and get with the program, then you're simply just going to get left behind, right? Because thinking about it, like, everything's going online right now. Businesses are going online. You think some of these brick and mortar businesses would have went out of business if they wouldn't have gone with the times? For example, Sears, Toys R Us, what else is there? There's a whole bunch of businesses that you can probably think of that just didn't go with the times, and so they got left behind. So I don't want you guys to get left behind. I want you to change and adapt, flow with the times, and even if you are, you know, lacking in the online dating department, still try and use it to your advantage. But that's one point I had to get out the way. Actually got some clothes in the back. I gotta go to Plato's Closet to get some money for them because I ain't wearing them. So let's go. All right, so I'm trying to get money for these Sixes, these Jordans I had forever. I never wear them. And then in this bag, I got like a few pairs of joggers, and I got just more shoes that I really never wear right here. So we'll see how much they end up giving me. And you might be asking, why am I doing this? Well, I actually bought new shoes, completely redid my shoe wardrobe. Y'all stay tuned for the next vlog. I might show them in that, but I just want to see how much I can get for it and kind of make a little bit of money back, you know, because I spent so much money on these shoes. But all right guys, got a cool $45 for all of that. So, you know, I'm gonna buy myself a nice lunch, take one of my let me not say that, but just know I'm gonna have a little nice business meeting or something with this money. 45 quick, rich. I never carry cash. It's weird, like just holding money. Just never ever carry cash. But talk about the next point, guys, and that is that every single girl has been or is on dating apps. So it blows my mind whenever a guy says, oh, I don't want to meet a girl off dating app, I'd rather meet her naturally. And these are the same dudes who are meeting girls at the bar, in the club, wherever else, I promise you, more than likely that same girl is on Tinder getting her back blown out by some dude on Tinder. And I know this because I met girls in person, and then a few weeks later, a few months later, I see the same girl on dating apps, and vice versa. It goes both ways. And I can guarantee you that ask any girl that you're talking to right now, ask them have they ever been on a dating app, 90% will say yes. Don't get me wrong, you probably will have a better chance in person, like I said, versus a swipe yes or a swipe no. But at the end of the day, girls only take 5 to 10 seconds to know whether or not they want to mess with you. So let's keep that in mind. But we gotta go work out. It's almost 1 p.m. Let's hit the gym. She doesn't like contribute much, and I tried to get her to do the cooking thing, and she told me that was quote unquote boyfriend material.
So I got a rule, right? When a girl come over to my house, they have to get butt ass naked, right? If you choose to go this route, please understand that she might retaliate, and the very next weekend she might say she got something to do. That's why I try to tell guys. But you have to say to yourself, man, listen, I'm a good looking guy. I make good money. If you want to lose this being a knucklehead, you go right ahead. That's my mentality, brother.
All right, guys, so that was a private call I had with AMS, Alpha Male Strategies. I'm actually going to post the full call and breakdown of what we actually talk about and why I asked those questions on my Patreon. So if you're not a part on the Patreon, then you're severely missing out on great, insightful content, plus them receipts. So definitely check it out. Link will be down below in the description. So let's get into the next point about dating apps. So guys, actually, I got off of dating apps, and that might surprise you because I was starting to become, the dating app guy, the Tinder guy or whatever, and obviously I have a lot of success through dating apps. But one thing about game and overall anything you're trying to get better at is that you have to focus more on your weaknesses. So for me, more of my weakness was I felt like I was relying too much on dating apps, and I wanted to see if I quit them completely, can I still attain and attract women in person and also through social media? Because it was either dating apps, social media, or in person. And I'm starting to go out more, and I want to work more on my in-person type of game too. And honestly, it works the same exact way, except for you kind of just skip steps in person. So that's why I personally did get off it, alongside with having an overwhelming amount of options to the point where I couldn't decide which one, and that was really messing with like who I wanted to see. I mentioned that when I was in Miami. It's called a paradigm of choice. It's when you have so many options that you end up not picking any because you just can't choose from. And that's actually a psychological thing, even in sales. So that's why people don't put a whole bunch of options when it comes to different sales, because a lot of people are indecisive and they can't choose. And that's one problem I was coming across. So I'm gonna be off dating apps for until further notice. If I do get back on, I might let you guys know. But another thing, remember when I said social media is how I meet girls, is that you guys are already on the world's biggest dating app. And the biggest dating app is bigger than Tinder, bigger than Hinge, bigger than all of those, and that is Instagram. If you have an Instagram, you are on a dating app, right? But the thing about Instagram is that you're able to kind of create and bring social proof and more value to your page, right? And it's not specifically meant to meet girls in the area, but it literally works the same exact way. So let's think about it. A swipe right on Tinder equated to Instagram will be a girl liking 2 of your pictures and following, right? A girl messaging first on Tinder will be a girl DMing you, finding your profile on the explore page or whatever, mutual friends, and then DMing you her interests, hard eyes, replying to your story, hard eyes. It's literally the same exact thing. And I know tons of people, including myself, who have met, you know, girls through IG and different social media platforms. TikTok especially. It's like TikTok filters all the girls and then they come to my IG. So remember that if you want the most options with anything, then honestly you want to do everything, right? You want to do in person, you want to do social media, and you want to be on dating apps. But if you want to focus on your weaknesses more, do it like how I'm doing it and focus on just the things you want to work on. So that is my take on dating apps. Use them at your own risk and will. Hopefully you guys learned something. Subscribe, like the video if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.